so you choose someone to follow around. What it feels like for me. What it feels like for me.
Ahmaud Arbery, George Floyd, Philando Castile, Alton Sterling, and too many others. Enough. Make a plan to vote. Our lives depend on it.
I'm good.
Why, when I play Among Us, is it always you sucker, imposter, carrot, Among Us, Minecraft, Fall Guys. Voted off. No, it I can do my tasks twice as fast as a ghost moving through walls. Strike me down, and I will become more powerful than you could possibly imagine. Imposter. Gentlemen, you want a bag? Horny girl. Yes. Spooky, can you be normal please? Doctor, we fixed your broken neck. Card. Bad read. Try again. Doctor. I've never seen a wimpy angry one doing tasks. Can I ask for a peaceful round? Wheels on a shopping cart be like. Crewmate, there is one imposter among us. My heartbeat normal.
Join my live stream.
My heartbeat in electrical. My heartbeat when I'm imposter. When you're the only imposter alive.
Yo, Ellie, is it you?
You sound convincing when a body is reported. Oh my god, that's disgusting. When you say, vote me after if it's not, and it actually isn't. Janitor. Guys, I was cleaning the vents, and saw Reddit vents. Child Akama was the imposter. The Kanye Council. Could you not be in every Among Us server? Kochi man. For 5 minutes. It's cyan. Purple is safe. Purple. Purple. Barbers be like. Move your head. Vote white out for cheating. Yeah. Purple you can win. I just wanted to say thanks. Defeat. You get killed by the imposter. Someone calls emergency meeting. Your body disappears and none realize you died. Did you know 1 out of 3 people are an imposter? Well.
How you guys doing today? Goodbye. Oh, the entire cafeteria is gone. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we got 130 players in one Among Us lobby, but we have made the kill down 0 seconds. I was just gonna go. If you're part of this percentage that's not subscribed, subscribe right now. Because you guys know oh my god, alright, we're the imposters. Let's go. What do we do? Okay, we gotta stick together. Well, should we go to the left to the reactor plant? Like out before the end? Yeah, I'm going all. Yeah, they're turning off the reactor. Wait, I don't even have a kill cooldown. Oh, someone killed someone. Wait, that was me. It was you. There's no kill button. It's invisible. That's how low the kill cooldown is. That it's actually invisible. Did you guys even see the kill button?
No, we didn't.
It's invisible. I pulled that airdrop, but it's still there.
Yeah, no, I told you it's invisible. It works.
Oh my god. Here's the plan. We're all good. We're all good. This is it. This is the game plan. Alright, we're all good. We wait here in the corner again, or is it as soon as people start coming, we start going like crazy?
Yes, I'll move the reactor and everyone starts coming in.
Okay, now we kill someone.
Nobody killed anyone.
Don't let anyone get through. Don't let anyone get through the wall. Don't let anybody get through the wall. No! It worked almost so well. They still don't know. Alright, so what's the game plan? Do we have a game plan here? What's the game plan?
Go to camp and then like, go to camp and then close the door and just kill
But like every time we kill someone, we keep on moving out. The bodies are keep on moving further and further out, right?
Just go vent.
Why don't I have a kill button? Well then they report the button. Like, well, what's the best way to keep body killing people?
I don't have a button. Should we
Yeah,
kill
it's invisible. Oh,
You
killed my brother! Wait, are we going out? They're going out! They're going out! They're going out! We're going out! bodies on the ground.
Wait, there's only 3 pages left. 4 pages left.
Only 4 pages left, but I think we might win this.
Okay, look. This is what we turn off lights and we just
Or Dylan. Or Dylan. Maybe we wait. Since there's less people, should we wait until
Today I'm playing 2 games of Among Us, but the imposter can't kill me. Make sure to watch till the end because things get crazy. In game 1 I got picked as a crew, and I decided to start off by following Yellow and Blue into weapons. I'm watching you, bruh. Yellow was sus, but as I look closer, the ship's cannons were firing. He's clear. Who's next?
Hey, man!
Looks like I'm following Purple next. If you couldn't tell already, I'm using a different strategy than the last 2 videos I made. I realized that I literally never won by doing tasks. Gonna take out the trash or what? Anyways, I'm gonna follow around my crew and make sure they do their tasks one by one. Process of elimination will find the imposter. Damn, they already got Brown, and
I have 2 different accounts. One that has like 40 subscribers and one that has like 10. Subscribe to the one that has like 40 because that's the one that I live stream and stuff on.
Hey, look here, CaptainCarp.com, and I've got a Daiwa beef stick. And I'm going to find out whether this is the strongest rod in the world or the worst rod in the world. And we're going to be giving away some fishing gear. So stay tuned. So, for those of you who don't know, I've been doing a series of catfishing rod review videos. I bought 24 catfishing rods, including this Daiwa beef stick, and I'm going through each one and reviewing them one by one. This Daiwa beef stick is a unique fishing rod. It is extremely heavy, and so you get this serious stiffness in the tip, and then it goes soft on you, and when you flex it, I can feel it bending all the way in the butt of the rod. I've heard several people claim that this is a great rod for shark fishing or deep sea fishing, that it's indestructible, it's super heavy duty. And I don't know if that's true, so we're going to find out whether the beef stick is, as its reputation claims, one of the strongest rods in the world, or whether it's just a really, really crap.
Hey, Doc. Does vaping really make me more likely to get COVID?
So, first one, you just got to...
I don't know if that qualifies as a move, bro.
22, this. All I know is do it.
Oh.
What is up, guys? Today we're at Tempest Free Running Academy with Corbin Reinhardt. He's a pro free runner, okay? We're going to be doing a parkour challenge where Chris, Robert, and I are going to be acting as a team trying to get him out. So we're going to do a move, and he has to copy it. If he cannot do it,
he gets a strike. But the thing is, he only gets one strike and he's out because he's a pro. We have to make it balanced. But when he does a move, we all three get a chance to try it. If any one of us can do it, then we don't get a strike. But if we cannot, then we get a strike.
Honestly, most likely, he's probably going to end up wrecking us. I mean, we're going to see.
So let's get into it.
I'm pretty sure Corbin can already do this, but so I'm gonna do a backflip, land on my knees, and then do a front flip and land that.
Dang.
I don't know how good you are with flips, so we're just kind of testing this out.
Oh, he landed it.
First try, what the heck?
That's the noob squad.
Thanks, Dave. Good job, bro. Oh, dude, no sweat.
Wow.
No sweat.
I quit. I'm going.
As you can tell, we're probably doomed here.
Yes.
Okay, guys, so I'm up next. For my move, I'm going to be navigating from these bars all the way up to the main bar, down to the...
He's only 8 years old. Wow! Whoa! You're still messing with the wrong 8-year-old.
Hello everyone, I am back on Santa Monica Beach for a rematch of the most popular video ever on my channel, the Grav Gang versus Nadal.
I'm only 8.
Alright everybody, this is a rematch for the edges. Sharks, you can tell us what we're doing.
Alright, we're doing a game of flip today. This is how it works. So the Grav Gang is battling Nadal in a game of flip. So the first one to spell the word flip loses the game. Well, how do you get a letter? Let's say he does a backflip and we do a backflip and he doesn't land, well, then he would get a letter, and vice versa, then we would get a letter. First one to spell the whole word loses the game. Are you ready to battle?
Of course.
So last time Grav Gang lost to my 8-year-old friend Nadal, so they had to bring in some backup. Ladies and gentlemen, Nadal's brother, Juju.
Let's go! We're gonna win now for sure. Alright guys, so I'm not gonna lie, we're a little nervous today. We've been studying all of Nadal's videos. He's getting better and better. I mean, all of his tricks are top of the level, and he's only 8 years old, but we've been training non-stop every day for this, and I think we have a chance to come back, but let's get it. Grav Gang.
They're going down. This is going to be easy.
Round number 1, a backflip off a swing. Nadal versus who? Nadal versus Saul.
Let's go, Nadal!
Let's go!
Let's do it!
Got it.
Oh!
What? Are you
That
kidding
was
me?
insane.
Oh, big guy!
Look at that. Guys, look at Nadal. Look at Nadal.
Oh my God! Bro.
Nadal,
That was
yes.
sick.
Good luck, Saul. Good luck, Saul. You can't do that.
Nadal, come on, you trained your whole life for this!
Give it a shot, you know? Let's go, Saul!
Yeah, let's go, Saul!
Let's go!
All right, after round 1, no score. Round 2, Shark, what are we going to do?
Well, basically, Nadal and Brittany are going to try climbing up the shark and doing a flip off of me. Let's see who can land it.
Exactly like I'm about to do now right off Brett. Here we go.
Oh, no!
Somebody get me off of here.
hold on.
Get me off of here.
Okay, so there's no way Nadal's gonna be able to do this. He's only 8 years old.
Ready?
I don't think he's gonna make it work. Ready?
Go.
3, 2.
Normally the world is pulling itself apart. However, this pandemic has us all helping each other out in surprising ways. I've been clapped so hard for essential workers, my palms have started peeling. Make us wash my hands by right now. Even big tobacco is in the helping spirit. I keep it 100 with you. What they're actually doing is cashing in on a pandemic, all while sending mixed messages to the public, ensuring they stay on their target of selling products which kill over 8 million people every year. Big tobacco. I don't want you to get so caught up in the helping people that you lose sight of your bottom line. Let me be your new marketing consultant. I can give you some tips that guarantee that you'll be balling during COVID. Come on, step into my office. So, right now, some vape shops are giving away free masks with purchase and offering pandemic perks like doorstep delivery. But I don't
That was freshly worked, Shark. Look at that. I'm gonna do that again, wow. Whew. Look at what we got here. You guys remember the Prey bait, right?
Sorry, Jason. I've never seen anything like that before. You guys don't know who I'm talking to right now, but 1.7 prey baits. They're headless. And where the head should go, a jig goes. Isn't that beautiful? And something extra cool. We have the maker of these molds with us right now. What's that? This is Jason from Epic Bait Molds, all the way from Alabama. And look at these. That's hard to explain on the spot, but you've never seen this in a mold before.
Basically, one color comes in on the top, one on the bottom, and they go in these mixing chambers, and then they fill the bait.
Plastic comes in from one side, and plastic comes in from the other side, twists it a little bit, and then shoots it into the bait for laminations. That's what that's for.
I want to show you. Okay, so when you shoot this thing, you want to shoot super hot or super fast because there's such a little connection between the main screw and these little mixing gates that the baits, as they harden, can't pull a lot from the main screw. So when they harden, they'll suck from this little pocket here and dimple that pocket. The bait will stay full. So if you shoot really hot, it's going to harden and shrink more. So you want to shoot a little cooler, so there's not as much shrinkage in the bait. And then also, if you shoot really fast and really hot, you're going to get more of a swirl in this chamber. So you want to shoot a little cooler, a little slower, so that the other color stays at the bottom and kind of glide together into that bait cavity. Otherwise, it'll do more of a mix. So maybe we'll do that and show you guys what the results are of that.
Yeah, that's a backwater spot on the river. Channel stuff out of the water. That is mahogany. Very nice color. And this is like a sparkly blue. Brown top, blue belly. This will probably be the most natural looking bait that we make today. The pond we're going to has exceptionally clear water. You might remember it's Devin and there's Wiper. Jason will have the honors of shooting the third 1.7 inch headless laminated epic prey bait.
What's up?
What's up, man?
Playing the Hunter Call of the Wild.
Still playing this game?
It's fun.
The belly's the side with
I grinded to the point where now I have a moose collar. But right now I'm hunting for, there's a 4-point whitetail. If I can find them. Let me get my gun sight because it can zoom in further. This thing can zoom in further. That is a 3. That is it right there. Should I just nail them?
They're small baits.
Yeah, I can.
Perfect split too. Nice.
That's only like 200 yards.
Blue on that side, brown on that side. Here we go. Actually.
With this gun, it can shoot 328 yards.
Let's see if I shot it right.
Yeah, 250.
Oh my god.
It's a 338. Here, watch it. Got him. 50, 75.
Off running.
25, no, 25 to 50, and dead. No, and dead. Yeah, I did. But you saw it go up. I'm gonna shoot another one. Raymond.
What's that?
I wanna shoot another. So, look. Watch. Smoked it. Didn't hit that one as good, but I smoked that one.
No, you did. It's still running.
I hit it. Now I'm gonna smoke this doe. And
not gonna get it.
It's gonna be a deadly bait. My lord.
They can need a new rifle, man.
Colors. I went with green.
This is the second strongest gun in the game.
No, you didn't. You got over it.
This is the second strongest gun in the game.
You better get you a bow.
But it's from 300 yards.
Yeah, you just gotta aim high like that.
No.
Hail Mary.
No. I'm gonna hit the doe this time. Yep.
Okay.
I hit it in the leg.
That's a weak gun. Everything runs off.
Raymond, there's this gun that you can get from the Africa DLC. Strongest gun ever. It takes down a buffalo in one shot. And then there's a pistol that can take down a bear in one shot to the freaking, like, leg. It's a strong gun.
Beautiful. Isn't that the coolest sprue in the world?
question. Why would we want to defund the police?
We tried something weird.
And what does that mean?
This mold usually has this plate separated.
What does it mean when you defund the police?
Go and correct course and then injects the bait. We took it out just to see if it worked.
Also have this shotgun that can shoot a rifle bullet and a shotgun at the same time.
Polished my knuckle on this visor. Whoops. I think that worked.
Still work.
These aren't good colors to test something like this with. They're very kind of similar, but
See, look at that blood.
green on the top and it's much more yellow on the bottom. So it's not as good.
Oh, now look at that blood.
It's definitely
Raymond,
not
you
as
saw the
good as
blood that I just showed you? Compared to this.
a ton of blending from one color on the top to another on
This was the one that, the level 4.
the Just take the plate out.
Now watch it. See it?
Exactly what that just did.
That's its head. That's its antlers.
We have this box full of bait, which is nice. There's a lot of caps.
I hit it in the thorax and vertebrae. Thorax vertebrae. It's a silver. It wasn't even the right gun for it.
There you go.
I
Got enough baits. We gotta run the food farm real quick. I need some line on that pole. We're gonna go get after him. Viper. Today's a good day. Look at this. Kevin's letting me fish the pond again. I'm happy. Let's get some on the 1.7-inch spray bait. Jason's got the flashy one on. I went with natural. Just got these on an 1/8 ounce jig head so far. I'll probably switch it up a bit. I'm gonna go catch the first fish.
Moose warning call. Raymond, look at that moose. You see it?
Cast?
I want to hit it.
Oh my goodness, this bait runs
Watch.
so good.
See it?
It's
Hit it.
deceivingly small, but the action is just something.
It's not going down that fast. Oh, yep. 50-75. It's losing. Oh, it's dying.
I think this is a very good fish. Jason's yelling at me asking if I have one, and yes, I do. Wet my hand a bit before I handle this fish. These are young wiper. That was second cast.
Oh my god.
What you doing?
Second cast.
Yeah.
We got a beautiful wiper. I love this pond. It's official. Wiper Lake 2-inch headless prey baits. Beautiful. Let's keep moving down. It's official. And just like that, it's official again. That was on the fall.
I think I have loved Jake since we were kids. We were next door neighbors and constant playmates. It was the most natural thing that we became best friends. Jake lived with his grandparents. He was always over my house. I think he enjoyed being part of a normal family. So I made him play with doll houses with me. He taught me how to play baseball. We rode our bikes and flew kites. We played princess and monsters. Jake was always my knight in shining armor. We played in sandboxes, playgrounds, and even did our homework together. Jake and I were inseparable. When we got to junior high, we were each other's dates. It was easier that way. We were always together anyway. I didn't have to worry if I was pretty enough to be asked by other guys. Jake didn't have to be nervous about asking another girl. We did a lot of crazy things together. Once, when we were 10 years old, Jake dared me to drink some of his dad's brandy. It tasted awful. I threw up right after and got a terrible headache the next day. Jake teased me a lot about puking, so I just pretended that I didn't remember anything that happened. That's how we were, always joking and teasing. Since we were always together, we just both assumed that we would always be there for each other, no matter what. Teased a lot, especially by our families. They called us Mr. and Mrs. We just shrugged it off. Besides, I didn't think it was so bad if I ended up marrying Jake when we got older. It would be great to marry my best friend. When I would think about it, I always pictured myself at a wedding with me walking down the aisle with my hand on Jake's arm. It was like it was foretold. I already met my soulmate when I was just 4 years old. Do you want to meet and marry your soulmate too?
I feel like I already met mine.
Don't forget to leave a great comment below. As we got older, things began to change. I guess it's only natural that Jake started hanging out with other boys. I had other girlfriends too, but my best friend was always going to be Jake. Nothing was ever going to change that. One day, Jake went over to my house and brought a new friend along. "Hey, Sarah," he said, "this is Gilbert." When I looked at Gilbert, my heart totally stopped. He was the most handsome boy I had ever seen. When the sun hit the top of his head, his golden hair shone like a halo. I felt like I was looking at an angel. "Hi, Sarah," Gilbert said. He shook my hand and I felt the electricity pass between us. Jake asked me if they could hang out with me that day. Of course, I said yes. Gilbert turned out to be a great guy. It even helped that he looked like a model, too. He was funny and he was a good listener. He always smiled when Jake and I got into our arguments. I have to admit that I developed a little crush on Gilbert. How could I not? He was so handsome and kind. So, for months on end, it became the three of us. We watched movies together, we had silly picnics in the park. The summer before we all left for college, our parents agreed that we could all take a trip with just the three of us. So we went to the beach house of Gilbert's family and stayed overnight. After dinner, Gilbert brought out some drinks. We giggled and laughed a lot, knowing that we weren't old enough to drink yet. But we did it anyway. I wasn't used to drinking, and I got drunk really fast. The next thing I knew, I was on the couch cuddling with Gilbert. "You're so handsome," I told him while I stroked his cheek. I could see that Gilbert was getting uncomfortable. "Sarah, I think you've had enough to drink," he told me. He tried to push my hand away, but I refused, and instead I did the most aggressive thing I have ever done in my life. I kissed Gilbert full on the lips. I didn't know if it was his first kiss, but it was definitely mine. I only stopped kissing Gilbert when I heard...
9-year-old Phil's chapstick tube with cheese to
movie?
in class.
Huh?
Great
So you're not watching Scary Movie?
genius has ever existed without
No.
a touch of madness. Aristotle.
Hmm.
Why can't you just die like a regular me? Scream.
I want to watch a scary movie.
Huh?
I want to watch a scary movie.
Friday the 13th is on.
It's not that scary.
Oh, you seen that one?
I've seen one of them. It's not that scary. More, it's something that's scary is like it. That crap is scary. I watched it once. I watched the first one at my dad's, and I had nightmares for the past month.
Really?
Yeah. I'm hunting for elk. You see the antlers right there?
Yep.
It's coming. I could smoke it right now.
Trying to let him come in.
Yeah. There he is. Right. Don't know he's going away.
I need to avoid my mother for her safety. His mother sips immortality juice. We just need Candace to show Mom the virus so it disappears. Girlfriend, how often do you jerk off? Me. Maybe once or twice a week. Girlfriend, no, tell me the truth. Me. You can't handle the truth. William Duffress, who voiced Bob the Builder, dies aged 62. What virus is doing to humanity? What virus is doing to the rest of the Earth? Stars, existing in a random position. Greek astronomers. Yo, that crap looks like a lizard. When my mom asks why I paused the movie. My husband has been work position. Greek astronomers. Yo, that crap looks like a lizard. When my mom asks why I paused the movie. My husband has been working from my sister's house all week, and it's much quieter there without the children. But today I found out that it's all been a cover, and they betrayed me in the most basic way possible. Yes, he's been taking naps. They had us in the first half. Not gonna lie. Food from the oven. Food from the microwave. What is your wisdom? Being a because there's no eggs left in supermarkets. Improvise, adapt, overcome. I just tested positive for virus. It can happen to anyone. I stayed home, took time off work, avoided crowds. Tongue kissed a stranger in the ICU. Cancelled travel plans. All it takes is one thing. Stay safe. Seeing each other at the gym after 3 months of quarantine. Dylan, you son of a bee. When you want to be the king but your hacking mother won't die and now you have virus. Wally sad. Zoom lets you set custom backgrounds and I have a green screen and green shirt. So my co-workers have to deal with my crap for the next 2 months. Every time he freaks up, remove a letter from his name on your phone. When his name is gone, y'all are done. Hangman that hoe. Emperor Pedro de Alcantara, Joam Carlos Leopoldo Salvador Bibiano Francisco Xavier de Paula Leocadio Miguel Gabriel Rafael Gonzaga. Superstars. Man makes sweaters of places and takes photos of himself wearing the sweaters of those places. Finally, some good freaking news. What I see. Minecraft party. What my mother said. The vaccine for the virus is coming. Don't get vaccinated. The vaccine will contain the virus. The CDC calls it treatment. That's what a vaccine is. Haha, silly nerds. You really think video games are essential? Wait, what do you mean I can't get my hair done? Police, how the hell you know that? Cardi B, Post Malone, Snoop Dogg, Donald Trump, Bruno Mars, Cardi C, Brie Malone, Snoop Cat, Mickey Trump, Bruno Earth. Big D men are always quiet. After couple published 3D printing guide for face masks, hundreds of volunteers start making them for free. Waking up to no girl social life or job, but your memes are popping. Weeks of confinement. Government. I love smug anime girls. Year 4000. The only still living organism is Queen Elizabeth. Day 14 into quarantine. Dolphins are back at the coasts of Italy due to absence of ships. Day 137. And now, a deep moment from Dr. Harlan's Doofenshmirtz. Why do...
Okay, you YouTube detective. I've got a bunch of riddles for you to solve. Let's see how high you'll score in the end. You get 1 point for each. How dirty the kitchen was, he shut it down. He told the owner he'll open it once everything was clean. In the evening, the owner sent a photo to the inspector of the clean kitchen. But Mark knew the owner was lying. How?
Cause this spill on the bottom right, dumbass.
The picture was photoshopped. There's a small smudge on the floor from the blending. Jenny and Dan went on a camping trip in the desert. On their way back, the car broke down. Dan called the police, but his phone shut off immediately. The police knew Jenny and Dan were in the desert, but didn't know their exact location. In the trunk, Jenny and Dan had 5 items: their tent, a large rope, a pair of batteries, a lunchbox, and matches. Which 2 items will help show their location?
Lights, matches, and rope, because you can burn the rope and it'll show a location.
They should use the matches to set the rope on fire. John was walking down the street with his phone in his hand. Suddenly, a disguised figure ran and snatched his phone from him. He tried chasing the thief, but they vanished in the park. John found 3 people in the park and asked what they saw. Sean said he was blind and couldn't see anything, but he heard someone running. Emma said someone took her phone earlier too, and she was looking for them for an hour. And he said he just sat down to take a breath and didn't see anything.
Jogger, Jogger, it's a fucking Jogger.
John knew who was lying. It was Emma. John never said his phone was taken. Stuart was trying to impress his new colleagues with some old stories. He told them about his adventurous expedition in the Arctic when he got lost and had to survive eating penguin eggs. One of his colleagues didn't believe him. Why?
Because there's no penguin eggs there, and plus I believe that's illegal.
There are no penguins in the Arctic. Mary woke up in the basement of a crazy scientist. He told her he'd let her go only if she cracked his tricky riddle. 3 doors appeared in front of her. The first went to a jungle filled with venomous snakes and spiders. The second led to the icy oceans of Austria.
That'll be it for the Hunter Call of the Wild. Hope you guys like and subscribe, and hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Peace.
Where did she go?
Arctic.
Through the second door. Austria is a landlocked country. It doesn't have an ocean. The police were after someone who kept stealing expensive art from museums. They'd received a tip that he'd been attending a gallery opening.